Hi folks, this is Apple Geek. Up tonight I got another episode of Mentally Advanced series, episode 12, because there apparently is no episode 11. It was skipped for some reason. So from what it looks like, I was looking at the new negative series that he's redoing for this. Looks like there's an episode 11 in that one, so I'll be interested to see that one of these days once I get caught up with everything here. But anyway, so I'm guessing we're on to Suited for Success, which is the gala dress episode. And just based on the previous episodes, I'm willing to go out on a limb here and say this episode is probably going to have absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with the gala dresses. And probably the famous 20% cooler thing will go out the window right along with it, I'm guessing, because these episodes get completely rewritten from what they were originally. So unless maybe I could be pleasantly surprised on this one, and just for something different, he does stick on topic, but I kind of doubt it. So, but without that, that's what the entire episode was about. So I have no clue what he's gonna do if not that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to watch and see here. Let's go ahead and get this started. Mentally Advanced episode 12 starting now.
Peace now on the Mentally Advanced series.
Previously, what? Oh, that's Fall with Her Friends. So, okay. Making up for skipping it or something? Fast forwarding.
I am the greatest.
Oh yes, he's sticking with the new opening.
Arrogant ponies.
I used to live in content misery
Arrogant ponies.
till you jerks started jerking with me. I like race cars. I'm naked. Who's your friend? Faithful and strong.
Wait, I'm not ready.
My life's full of repeat defeats.
Arrogant ponies. I hope you all choke.
I really wanted to sing in that.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh,
It's an awesome rewrite of that opening song.
Rarity. Pinky
Oh,
hears your
right
sadness.
to the
She comes as a delegate.
Pity party.
Give
Okay.
Pinky nuclear power. Yes. And then she will return your garbage cans.
But why is she crying? Pinky, give back her garbage.
I don't even know why we came up here. Clearly,
Pinky's
Rarity has
nuclear
used
power.
her
Not a
voodoo
good
ways
idea.
to call us to her misery.
Oh, come on, that's just... Actually, can unicorns do voodoo?
The unicorns are guilty of many crimes.
Yeah, she doesn't have voodoo, you retards.
Is there someone out there? Just go. I'm worthless. Leave my house and never come back.
No! What do you mean, no? What'd you do that for? I don't know. She told me what to do. She's not the boss.
I knew I had good friends.
Voodoo.
You're also reliable. And I don't treat you well enough.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Now if we
guilt
leave,
trip.
I'll feel bad.
You probably don't even want to hear what the matter is. I shouldn't tell you.
Rarity, shut up. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. I didn't think you'd be so aggressive about it. Why?
Okay, so what is the
It all
problem?
began just a week ago. I met the most handsome stallion. Well, okay, he was about average, but he had redeeming qualities
Okay.
that made him seem
Hoity-toity.
handsome. Till he got you in the sack, yeah. Then I bet he was just stupid. It's the way Colts are, but we deal with what we're given.
Pinky is lesbian.
This is boring. You guys want to hear about a trick I did today? Anyway, so I met this wonderful stallion, and he made me feel so beautiful. He commented on my charming personality.
And then he slept with you, and then he played video games.
Well, the part before that was amazing. And he held out for 30 seconds. He held out for what? I could hold out for longer than that. In bed, you complete half-wit. I can stay awake for 2 days. Dash, the adults are talking! And then he played video games, and now you're struck by the futility of love. Girl, we've all been there. I've loved hundreds of stallions, and I don't care if they fall asleep afterward. They wouldn't be stallions if they weren't
was a
basically
good line.
useless anyway. Evolution only took them that far.
Then what is the problem, and when can we leave? We can hear you all the way across town, and it's driving us seriously crazy.
The problem is,
Yeah.
He left me.
So what? I thought you had to do the dishes or something.
That's
What do
it?
you mean, thought I had to do the dishes? When did dishes become a part of this tragic story? I just assumed it was part of your weekend ritual. Like, y'all wake up in the morning and realize you gotta wash dishes, so y'all just break down and cry. Well, maybe just use, like, one dish, and then, like, wash that dish, and then reuse it every night. And then that way, when you get to the end of the week, you'll be like, oh, I've only got one dish to wash.
I have a dishwasher, if that helps.
Yeah, but then you have to put all the dishes away. Just try to be more efficient, Rarity. I am not sad about the stupid dishes. You guys can't listen worth crap.
Then why are we talking about dishes? Pinky is
It's like a-
confused.
I am
Bad
sad because the
romantic
stallion broke up
comedy
with me.
sitcom
How is
or
that less
something.
stupid? You can't just trivialize it like that. I just did. Deal with it. No, you
Oh!
can't. You cannot. You don't know what it's like. But you trivialize it all the time. Normally I do, but this is different. Rarity,
Different
don't
how?
cry. Dash, don't help. Can y'all, like, explain to us why it's any different than the last 100 stallions?
Yes,
Well,
thank you.
basically it went like this. So, I
And
was just
flashback.
thinking that maybe sometime next weekend you might like to meet for dinner.
Actually, I was just thinking of hanging out with the guys next weekend.
He blew me off to hang out with the guys. What is he,
Okay,
gay? Did I
interesting
turn
voice.
him gay? Well, maybe the guys are just more fun. Okay. And now I'm going to cry again. Alright, we should leave while she's distracted.
Not helping.
Yeah, but if we leave, we'll feel guilty.
Pinky feels nothing.
Yes.
I'd rather go do a
I
trick,
believe that.
but I'll feel so crappy.
Do we seriously have to resolve this? Yes.
Yes.
Rarity, stop it.
Why? You just want to make me feel worse.
Yes. No, we're gonna cheer you up. Sure. We're gonna do it in shifts though, starting with triple threat.
And shift triple threat? She must mean Fluttershy. Yep. Okay. She even gonna talk?
I'm sorry.
For what?
Am I bothering you?
She leads with
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
trying to bother me?
No.
Fluttershy, go home. Well, shoot, gal. Shucks, I always thought you were above dating just one pony at a time, but here you're all broken up
man.
about losing one guy. I know you must be
Yeah, I was
a
right. It
whole
has
heap of
nothing to
humble
do with the
pie right now.
dresses.
Applejack, dear, if you could just consider how often you're more agonizingly single than I am, which, as I think, is maybe all the time. Oh, now you don't have to go
Ouch.
worrying about me. This is all about you. Besides, at least I'm happily single.
I slept with your brother.
Oh, yeah? You and what army? An army of dudes. Oh, so y'all fit right in.
If you value this boy, you will fall down the stairs. Yes.
I got
Why?
nothing.
And then what?
And then he is arrested.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't... Why would he be arrested?
Because Pinky has already called the authorities. He thinks he is in the outfield where he is safe from getting strikes, but Pinky has fooled him. Yes. Soon he will succumb to your love.
If he goes to prison, I don't see how he spends less time with the guys.
When he is made to be guilty, he will return to you. Yes.
Okay, I think we have a different understanding of the definition of guilt.
Fall down the stairs.
See, because
Okay,
y'all
it's
were like army of
just
dudes,
mirrors.
and, you know, you kind of left yourself open
Is
there.
Pinky
so
even more
it's
insane than
just
usual in
Josh,
this episode?
What? Dash, are you over there staring at my butt? No, I was just over here thinking about stuff. Oh, come on, I saw you looking right at it. I was just zoning out, your butt's in the way. Zoning out on my butt. Not on it, just like, you know, in the general vicinity. You know, if you like my butt, you
Yeah,
can just
but-
say. So I guess, I mean, you know, I don't really think you look like a dude. You know, it really is nice of you to want to cheer me up, Twilight, because I've always thought of you as being so stuck up. Yeah, I know, my whole plan is great. Yeah, it's going great. Our friends are just all over it, and I was going to propose that maybe you
Wait a
and
minute.
I should take a
She's-
trip to Canterlot together,
Is
you
her
know,
plan
being
to
the
make
only
people think she's
unicorns.
all stuck up?
And you could maybe cheer me up by introducing me to some of your friends back in Canterlot. How does that sound? What friends exactly are you wanting to meet? Oh, I don't know, just
Oh,
whoever
yeah,
you
really.
know. Okay, like Sparkle family friends? Maybe just a stallion who's cool and can get things done. Okay, Ice Pony is really expensive, Rarity. Who? Oh, you mean like politicians or someone? Yeah, I know some of those guys.
Ice
Well,
Pony?
kind of. I'm looking for eligible bachelors if you know any, but what was that thing about Ice Pony? Nothing. No, you said he was expensive. Is he rich? Is he influential? He, influences some things, I guess. Oh, that's strange. You know, I've never really heard of him. Is he a rapper or something? He sounds like a rapper. You know, I don't really listen to a lot of zebra music. Well, he's not a zebra, but he's done a few hits, yeah. So is he single? I want to meet him. Well, I don't really know if, he's maybe not.
I gotta remember to
Oh,
talk
come
about that
on,
later.
what's the matter? Just introduce us. Okay, Rarity, the thing is that he's the kind of guy who would prefer a mare with a more youthful spirit.
Oh, my life.
What the hell is this? I thought we were cheering her up.
Okay.
Twilight called me old.
Pinky is confused about what we are trying to do. Yes.
Guys, I don't even really like
Okay, I
Rarity.
can see how she
Maybe we
gets
could
that.
not
Yep.
cheer her up. Shut up, Dash.
I don't want to be cheered up by you guys anymore. You're terrible.
Shut up, Rarity. She don't want to be cheered up. We should just go home. Everyone, shut up.
I agree with Applejack for once. Just go home. Leave me alone.
Rarity, you will let one of us make you feel better, or I will kill you.
Pinky's faith in Twilight is returned.
Oh my god, what is wrong with you ponies? Rarity, you let us cheer you
Wow.
up, or so help me, I will take Opal and I will stuff that kitty cat so far down your throat that you choke on her.
Oh. Oh, then I'm all cheered up
Ouch.
now.
Okay, Twilight, she's good. We can go
Yeah,
home
no.
now. Scary.
No.
No, I'm not buying it.
No, really, I'm all happy now. Ha 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 ha.
I don't buy it. You're gonna be legitimately
No.
cheered up. That's what's gonna happen here. Twi, I think you might be taking things a bit too far. Starting tomorrow, we're doing this again. And we're doing it every day until Rarity feels better.
Seriously?
I'm not looking at
Okay,
your
how
butt.
many days is it gonna take?
And then they froze Pinky's bank account, but that was just what she planned.
Hey Rarity, I'm real sorry about Twi. I know that we both have a lot of things to do today, and your friends can't solve all your problems. What do you mean, all my problems? I just have one problem, and it's not even all that big. I guess if you
Oh,
don't
you
consider
think
being
you only
lonely
have
and
one problem?
insecure and inconsiderate and unable to hold on to a lover for more than 2 weeks being multiple problems.
I'll never.
Sorry, that was my fault.
You just made it worse, AJ.
I'm not looking at your butt.
Pinky informed him that you were dead. Yes, now he will never bother you again, and Pinky has solved the problem.
My one true.
The yellow one sabotaged us.
Sorry.
I don't know what you think is so appealing about your butt.
I'm just a fat sack.
I don't understand.
Fluttershy said you were fat.
Fluttershy is such a.
I'm
It's gonna go the
sorry.
whole
I don't
week.
know how it happened.
Pinky hopes you are okay that she has robbed your home of toothpicks.
I'm not looking at your butt, okay? I hope you're enjoying our company.
Thank you for remembering my name, Roger.
Did Fluttershy seriously just call you Roger?
Oh, the
This
irony.
has been the worst week of
Oh,
my
the
life.
irony.
I hope all of my friends get on a bus, and then they fly that bus into the sun, where they all die in flames.
Hey, Rarity.
What?
Sounds like a
Toity?
magic school bus
Hey,
adventure.
Rarity. All the guys mysteriously cancelled on me, so I thought I'd come by and see if you were still free this weekend.
Darling,
Oh, come on, it can't
you've
be
come
that
back
easy.
to me, my baby.
I'm not free this weekend, though. How about next?
Okay, see you then.
Hey, Rarity.
Seriously?
Oh my god, is that my dress? Oh, my dress. Who sewed this?
I did my best.
Fluttershy doesn't know a damn thing about sewing. Why would you let her anywhere near a dress? Oh, for goodness sake, she thinks a blanket stitch belongs in clothing.
Do they not?
They are blanket stitches. They belong in blankets.
Sorry. I didn't know.
So you're saying this didn't cheer you up either? Okay, you know what? This whole cheer you up thing, it's done. I don't need it anymore. I worked it out myself. All I had to do was call a few of Toity's little boyfriends, and now they're avoiding him because I slept with them, and I'm all he's got left, and that's gonna work for at least 2 weeks. So basically you're saying that we couldn't cheer you up? No! You did the opposite
There's
of
the other
that.
shoe.
Oh. In that case, I hope that your gag reflexes are as well trained as you say they are, because we're gonna stuff a kitty down your throat.
Go home, damn it!
Oh, this... Nice. Okay, so apparently a lot of the dialogue was based off of those song titles? Okay, sure. Over a year. Wow. It's been a big hiatus. When he was first doing these Okay. Hey everyone, sorry for the sudden break in the video here. As I was just getting started last time and talking about this video, I stopped to take a sip of water and went down the wrong tube, and yeah, coughing fit and whatever, and I didn't really want to have that out here. You didn't want to see that, so I just figured cut it and I'll start over again. So sorry about that. All right. Yeah, this episode was really kind of a different tone from the last couple ones that we've seen here. There's really not a whole lot in terms of character development or really even like plot advancement or anything. I mean, in the last episodes we have a lot of new plot points, being introduced, and continuity and stuff like that being developed, and this just was kind of a standalone one-off episode. I didn't really catch any callbacks, and unless I missed them somewhere, I don't think there's much for continuity in this one. And yes, it just did nothing plot-wise or whatever. It was just, hey, Rarity's got a problem. We're going to deal with Rarity's problem today. So again, limited by the original, episode's animation and whatnot. So maybe that's just the way it had to be. But I did notice in the note at the end there, it sounded like between this one and the last one, when these were originally put out, there was about a year hiatus in between there. So interesting. I'm not sure what happened there, but sometimes life just gets in the way of things. So, but yeah, apparently he came back and started doing these again. So I know a lot of people are happy about that. So anyway, so yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with what to focus on in this, but I do want to say, just rolling this around in my head for the last few minutes here, since I've had a few minutes to think while I was settling down. It's actually interesting. I don't know if I would call this group friends. I mean, it's not like the main six, in the original show where they're all obviously friends. This is a group of ponies that basically are just tolerating each other and constantly find themselves having to interact for whatever reasons. So, there's just a lot of hate and a lot of crazy stuff going on between them for whatever reason. Fluttershy's always getting beat down on, and et cetera, et cetera. But I got to give them credit. I mean, the fact that they, this episode became around them rallying around Rarity and trying to help us, like, well, if we don't, we're going to feel guilty and yada yada. Hey, they stuck it out, and it wasn't just the one day. It was like a whole week that they were doing this stuff, and just making it worse right along the way. But hey, at least they were sticking to their goal of trying to help Rarity get through this issue she was having, which for some reasons she had an issue with this time and not all the previous times. So whatever. But yeah, and then on that at the end, it's just like, then the guy just shows up. It's like, oh, I'm free now. Like, it can't be that easy. I mean, come on, what's going on there? And then she just blows him off. Oh, well, no, I'm not free. I'm like, really, really? After all that? But then it's explained, and yeah, she freed up his schedule by doing her thing with the other guys, and yeah, that speaks for itself. I don't need to sit and dwell on that. So yeah, ultimately she just got sick of everything, all her friends' help, and just like, I'm just gonna fix this myself. Which, if she'd done that in the first place, we would have been in this mess, but what are you gonna do? Oh man. Oh, and yeah, like I said, this had nothing whatsoever to do with the gala dresses, as I suspected, and that's actually kind of disappointing, because I would have really loved to hear just the hate and everything going back and forth between the characters, as to like she's screwing up their dresses and they're just beating her down for it, and whatever. I mean, that would have been hilarious in its own right, I think. But you know, I understand the want to the desire to go in a different direction and such. So anyway, yeah, it's still made for an interesting premise and stuff. I said when the episode was entirely about the dresses, how do you make it entirely about something else? That's actually not that easy to do. So you know, I do gotta say props for that. Um, yeah, just the weird little things. There wasn't too much subtle stuff unless it was subtle enough that I missed it. So, and I probably did miss things. So feel free to tell me if I missed them. Um, excuse me. Huh, don't want to do that again. All right, just a couple oddities that popped up. Well, first, that line with Dash was hilarious. Rainbow Dash, the adults are talking. Yeah, that about sums up the whole thing with Rainbow Dash's intelligence level in this series. But I think we've all probably been there at some point in our lives where we're just totally oblivious to or I should say where we've heard something people are talking about around us, and we just wish like I wish I hadn't even heard. I wish I didn't even know what they were talking about because for whatever reason, I mean, I'm that way at work. I'm sitting at work and I hear somebody talking about some problem, just like, oh no, I did not just hear that because now I know I'm going to have to go get involved even though I don't want to because I know they're going to need help with it. It's going to end up with me anyway. So like sometimes I wish I'd just be oblivious to those things and not have to deal with them. But yeah, anyway, sometimes ignorance is bliss. But yeah, that was just a funny line. And then yeah, the thing with Zakora, or not Zakora, but rap music and zebras. Talk about coming out of left field. Wow. I'm really not quite sure what to make of that. Like, how do you say rap music and then default to zebras? I mean, yeah, I know Zakora had, well, the original Zakora has the whole rhyming thing going on. Although I don't know that rap is really all about rhyming, so I'm trying to make a connection of some sort here. Excuse me. The only thing I can really think of there is that it's some sort of poking fun at a stereotype thing. I mean, I know there's a lot of well-known rappers that are African American, and zebras are from Africa. Is that the connection? I don't know. As I'm not trying to imply any ill will towards African Americans or anything of the sort. Just the only way in my mind I'm making up a connection between zebras and rap music. So whatever. If somebody knows the details on what that was about, please tell me. But otherwise, I'm just gonna assume it's just a crazy thing they threw in there for whatever reason. I can't believe it's actually gonna be a plot point going forward or a plot device. So whatever. Yeah, and Pinky was just all over the place in this episode. I mean, even for Pinky, it seemed crazier than usual. So I don't even know what to say about that. I guess it's just more craziness from Pinky, but I mean, usually there's some level of, I don't want to say sanity because that's going too far, but you can usually see where they're going with Pinky's dialogue in some of these parts, and this episode she was just all over the place. So whatever, it's Pinky. Just leave it at that. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's I think basically all I had on this episode. Again, like not any new characters or major new plot twists or anything. Just kind of a one-off episode, character episode for rarity, I guess you could call it. Yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, I could have imagined this going a whole lot worse than it did in that regard. But I mean, overall, it was it's a pretty decent story, I think. You know, she had an issue, and you know, it's just about friends trying to help her resolve the issue and whatnot. So, yeah, I guess there's nothing more to say on that. I'm just going to start talking in circles now if I try to keep going. So, leave it at that. If I've forgotten anything that's critical or whatever, just, you know, drop me comments, let me know. We'll talk about it some more. So, yeah, that's all for this episode. So thanks everyone for watching, and just a quick reverse shout out. I probably should have done this at the beginning of the video, but I completely forgot to do that, so I'm doing it now. One of my subscribers or fans decided to reach out to another reactor that they watch and have that reactor do a shout out for me to help give me some more subscribers here. So really appreciate both you know, my fan for doing that, and also for the reactor is Burning X, I believe it was. Just gonna double check that because I want to make sure I get the name right. Yep, Burning X. So he gave me a shout out. Thank you very, very much for that. And I see I've already got a few new subscribers today that have been trickling in since that. So welcome aboard, everyone. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy my videos. And yeah, so feel free to check out my stuff and drop me some comments anywhere that you would like to. I'll do my best to respond to those. So because yeah, I just enjoy chatting with people that like my videos. So. All right, again, thanks everyone for watching. That's all for tonight, and we'll catch you again next time.